Hey, what's going on everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So we do have a maintenance this week and there's a couple of important things coming to an end. The super item enhancement support campaign will be coming to an end. So currently right now there's a nice augmentation success rate boost of 10% and as well a fix up reset skill enhancement success rate of 10% too. And there's all sorts of like discounts for like multi-weaponing and like limit breaking, just doing all sorts of different things with your gear. There's like boosts for and decreased cost and stuff like that. So it's a good time to make some ground fodder and things. Now, I wanted to mention to y'all, there's actually a boost that has been going on since April 2nd and will carry on until June 3rd. This is a separate boost here, and there's actually a little bit of a trick here with this. You can actually make cheaper ground fodder right now if you're using the Excelio weapons or if you're using X-Stasis armors. It only costs like 90,000 Meseta to just mash a bunch of Endios into these and make them plus 90. And it's actually cheaper because of the reduced enhancement success cost than it is for you to make like gold prim swords and stuff like that. So currently right now if you're making gold prim swords for ground fodder, you're actually spending probably 2 to 3 times as much Meseta as you would if you just enhanced an Excelio up to plus 90. So keep that in mind. You want to make some ground fodders. It's a good time to do that with this boost here. And whenever it comes to the other boost that's going away this upcoming Tuesday, this one here is specifically mainly the main focus of this is all the other things here, not the enhancement boost. So something very important that'll be coming to an end if you wasn't aware of is the reward box medals for Darkfall's Solus. So the urgent quest is going to be turning into Darkfall's Dalian next week. So this reward box medals here, these are going to be expiring coming up on Tuesday night. Now where you would find this, you open up your menu and you go to task and quest and it's right here for reward box. And you can see right here, you want to scratch on this. This will be coming to an end on Tuesday night. There's actually a step 2 here to where you get these mechanized wings, this really cool accessory here whenever you get to step 2. So you need to go all the way through all 40 stages of it to get to that. Now, if you don't have enough reward box medals to get all the way there to step 2 and you want to get that accessory, you can always come to Ziemi here in Central City, the seasonal point shop lady, and she has a recycle items option here. And up at the very top, you can actually see where you can trade in reward box medal Solus here for NSG recycle badges. So just in case if you need that, this is an option. You can get a hold of that mechanized wing via doing this recycle thing here for SG items. So we do have a couple of AC scratches coming to an end. One will be the Rewind Collection May 25. So if you've been scratching on this, make sure that you use your selector ticket to pick anything that you want to from the prize listing. There's some pretty good stuff inside of here that was revived, so just make sure you go through and check it out before some of this stuff's gone. Some of it's pretty cheap right now. Now the other one that's going to be coming to an end, this one's extremely important. Make sure that you stock up on some of these things from here. This is going to be the AC Support Item Select May 25. The reason that this one is so important is because it has the ratty augments in it. So if you've been scratching on it, make sure you use your selector tickets to pick anything that you want to. Of course, the biggest prize in here would be the ratty Def Parfait. So if you do have a selector ticket, you want to choose those because those are always going to be the most expensive ones to sell. Even if you don't want to use it and you want to use some other ones that are in the scratch listing here, you would still be better off just selecting that, selling it, and then using that Meseta to buy one of these cheaper ones, of course. But it's going to be a good idea for you to go through and just like maybe wish list some of these you might want for your specific class, because these are very powerful augments and they're going to of course go up in value once the scratch is gone. So just make sure that you have a little stockpile for all the weapons and stuff that you'll need. Keep in mind in June we will have 13-star weapons coming, so make sure that you have one saved up for that. Now, if you do plan on doing any last-minute AC purchases for AC scratching, don't forget you can use my Epic Games creator code, as I'm a partner, as a creator code THUNDATHIGHS whenever you purchase AC on the Epic Games launcher. So if you decide to use the creator code THUNDATHIGHS, thanks a lot for the support. So the Arks record ranking for this week is going to be the Cannonball Strike solo. So this one's pretty easy to find. If you open up your world map, it's going to be over in South Kavaris. And you can travel right here to this Danon Snowfield East for Yuka right here. And then if you just travel a little bit up to the northeast right here, it's going to be down in this little valley here, the Cannonball Strike. So make sure you go do a run of that before it's too late so you get your Arks record badges. You can actually just AFK fail this and it'll count as a participation reward because it's got like a time limit to it. So just timing out counts as a clear. Okay, so let's go ahead and go over our static weekly trades that repeat every week. First up, come to the NPC Architect at the beginning of Central City. She has the Genesis points trade here. You want to trade in here for the weekly master fragments so you can roll those level 20 skill add-ons. She also has some other things here too, but that's the main one I'm going to point out. She has like a monthly trade for like materials and stuff there too you might find useful. Up next, go to the first shop on the left in Central City to the item trader Travis, and up at the very top you want to go to the item recycle here, and you want to trade in weekly for your rare drop rate tickets here, your add preset skill level 1 items, Also your alpha reactors, your star gems, and your genesis points here. Now if you need NEX cubes to get a hold of some of these items here, you can always go to this NEX cube trade here, and you can trade in class cubes for stacks of NEX cubes too. Now also you want to go to item exchange, and towards the bottom down here you want to make sure that you trade in for your augmentation success rate 10% boosters here. You can get 3 of these a week. Also you want to go to Arks circuit badge exchange and make sure that you trade in for your weekly star gems here. Also you want to go to item exchange Stia, and towards the middle of the listing here you can trade in for weekly NEX cubes and also class cubes and stuff, in case if you need some of those. And as well, also go to Aegis Integrity Exchange at the very bottom down here. You want to trade in for your Aegis souls and the different dominants here. Also the Giga Strugman Exchange towards the bottom down here. You can trade in weekly for camos, they're pretty expensive, but most importantly I'm going to mention is going to be the Gigantic Smite Precision and Technique 4 capsules here to make Giga Smash Day. Also you want to go to Growthman Exchange and trade in for the weekly TA customization discs here. Also you want to go to the Dread Skill Exchange and trade in for your TA customization disc Omni right here too. Then lastly, we're going to go under the Tower of Central City to the Alliance Activity Support NPC Tim. If you're doing Alliance tasks, then you're going to be getting Alliance badges, which you can use for these Genesis points here and also the Star Gems, and as well as some of these triggers here might hold some interest for you as well. Don't forget about coming back to base PSO2 for the Buster Metal Exchange here. You can get 100 Star Gems weekly from the Buster Metal Exchange, so that's very worthwhile. You get those from running the Cradle of Darkness trigger. The Buster Metal's dropping there really easy. Also, don't forget about coming back to base PSO2 and hitting the Casino Exchange here. At the Casino Attendant right on the left, you can exchange in weekly for Star Gems here. And this is per ship too, so if you have characters on multiple ships, it is a trade per ship. There's a nice little extra amount of Star Gems you can get weekly. Okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the video. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody. Stay safe and have a wonderful day, friends. I'll see you all in the next one.